what's happening, Michael Beretta. Thanks for checking me out today. Another quick one I just want to throw out at you. You know, I've been doing obviously a lot of reading and listening and watching really cool documentaries, and just, you know, through the experience of life, I've been turned on to new things and exposed to different things. And the philosophy of being you, being authentic, you know, we hear a lot about, and I'm still trying to understand what that means, how that feels, you know, for me. And I can tell you that, you know, if you think over the course of your life, that's not what you're really encouraged to do, right? If you think about just from parenting, you know, you've always heard, do as I say. You know, you go to elementary school, you hear, you know, stay in line. You know, your neighborhood, your neighbors, your community, you might hear people say, you can't do that, that won't work, nobody likes that, you know, something like that. You won't make a living, right? And you go off to like your career, and in your workplaces, you hear you have to be here at this time, you can't leave until that time. If you want to go on vacation, you have to ask permission, you know, because this is the way you're supposed to work. So what I want to put out there for people to consider is, when you're talking about who you are and who you really truly feel you should be inside, right? One of the indicators, if you can get by your own self-doubt, right? If you can get by kind of your own self kind of reluctancy and being hesitant about yourself and your own abilities and talents. When you think about the noise that you may hear from the environment, if you hear things like, that's not the way to do it, nobody's going to listen to you, that's not the way the world is. When you start to get kickback or resistance, or people who are being kind of resentful for the path that you're taking to discover your true self and to truly be happy, chances are you're on that path to being authentic. Now, it may not always feel right and joyful and you know, all cartwheels all the time, but I can tell you this: the struggle to be who you really are will never ever be as difficult as the struggle to be who you aren't.